The American Civil Liberties Union of Iowa filed a federal lawsuit last night against the Iowa Secretary of State for what it says is wrongful citizenship challenges of more than 2,000 Iowa voters. The Iowa Secretary of State's office released that audit list last week.
And those on the list would be challenged to a provisional ballot on Election Day instead of having their ballot cast and counted like everyone else. WHO 13 Zach Fisher joins us live from the State House with more on this very controversial issue.
Absolutely, Aaron. Paul Pate, the Iowa Secretary of State, says that his office checked the state voter rolls with the Iowa Department of Transportation records that dated all the way back to 2000 to find a list of over 2,100 people who had voted, were registered, or were suspected of while being a non-citizen. But it's naturalized citizens that are dealing with the backlash.
Since achieving full citizenship status, I've been proud to vote in 3 elections so far. I voted early in October, then I received a notice from the Winnebago County Auditor, which challenged my ballot and stated that I was not a full U.S. citizen.
That this list I was put on is based on outdated Iowa Department of Transportation records. And in fact, in August of 2023, I renewed my Iowa's driver's license while I was still on LPR status. And now, of course, I am a citizen.
So that lawsuit filed just last night by the National ACLU of Iowa and the ACLU of Iowa. Now they say that because of that outdated list, a lot of naturalized citizens will have to fill out provisional ballots.
Since the directive went out on the 22nd, many of those people have already been proven to be citizens.
Now, the Iowa Secretary of State, Paul Pate, releasing a statement today saying that his office asked the Des Moines Field Office of United States Citizenship and Immigration Services to review the combined 2,176 names on the list. You see it here reading in part, quote, "If the federal government has information that will ensure only U.S. citizens vote and ensure naturalized citizens can cast their ballot as normal, that information must be shared," end quote. So Pate continuing to say that the federal government needs to be sharing this information to not make it so complicated on his end with that lawsuit just filed by the ACLU just last night. Aaron, you mentioned it too. It's been confusing. I've had naturalized citizens reach out to me too that are confused themselves, have confirmed that they're not on these different lists at different precincts at county auditor's office across the state, but they're going to bring their citizenship documents because they just don't know come election day if they're going to be challenged to a provisional ballot or not.
Yeah, bottom line, I guess, for people who are wondering if they are or are not, is just show up and vote either way. Okay, thanks so much, Zach.
Absolutely.